Hi, I am Guillermo Villalba and I am a executive board member for Es Libertad, which is Students for Liberty for Latin America. I was asked today to talk to you about liberty. That made me think, what can a Paraguayan tell you about liberty? You see, I never enjoyed liberty because in my country it doesn't exist. In Paraguay, my country, we never had liberty. When I was born, my country was ruled by a military dictatorship, which was later overturned because the dictator had gained too many enemies. It wasn't a revolution for liberty. The dictator was ousted because he threatened the welfare of a few. Then many people believed that liberty may come. They were wrong. Those who ended the oppression took over and continued almost the same policies as the dictator, especially the worst ones, like trying to control the economy. The only right that is enjoyed here is free speech, and therefore I can speak to you without fear. But I know what it's like not to being able to say what you think and what you feel because it is dangerous. Do you know that? Everything else is the same. We have no free market, no chance to improve our own lives with our own work. So if you want to enjoy a good life, you must be close to someone with power. If you don't do this, it is more difficult to have a good life, and even if you get a decent living with your work, they will draw your money earned with your work to give benefits to someone who does not deserve it. Does this look familiar to you? It looks right for you? Do you think this is right? You see, liberty does not come just because some people want it. And unfortunately, it does not even come because it is right. We need to achieve liberty for all because that is the most basic human right. Without liberty, we cannot have anything else. In my country, people do not know what it means to live in liberty. They need to be shown, they need to be taught. This is what I want you to understand. We have been obliged to obey for so many years, making us forget or to never know that the basic of human dignity is that everyone owns it. Is that everyone owns himself. Note that I do not only speak of the laws that are made in a country. Living in liberty requires a culture. We need to learn to respect each other as individuals together. Living in liberty is not easy. It requires much effort. It requires a culture, and that's something that can be constructed. We can build a culture. How is a culture of liberty? I do not pretend to have all the answers, but I have examples. I believe that the easiest way is to be honest. Where do you live the where do people live the way you want to live? Wouldn't you like that you and the people around you can have everything that they need and more, as in some places? Could you have something even better than that? And do you understand the insult that it is to live on handouts that you may receive from a government? Do you understand the sense, the dignity, and self-esteem that can give you living in liberty and owning what is truly yours? How do we build a culture of liberty? I think that we build with meetings like this, by talking, by discussing, by studying, by sharing our ideas and taking other ideas with respect to everyone. Just by being here, we already building culture. I do not want just to talk about economics with numbers and graphics, showing what has been shown, what I think enough. I honestly think that to deny progress is obtained with economic liberty. Having so many real life examples makes no sense at all. I think that liberty works, but not only that, liberty is the right thing. It's as simple as that. If you really want to live a good life, then you have to work for it. And you will work for it. But to enjoy the results of your work, you need to be safe from those who want to take it. And that means not only thieves, but anyone that may want to force you or to take what is yours by legal means as well. But living in liberty is much more than that. Let's think together. Let's imagine for a moment together. Imagine a world with liberty. In a world like that, the first thing that is respected is the individual. This means you. It means your brother. It means your friend. It means everyone in your family. It means everyone. Every single one. Respect means respecting their decisions, even if they make mistakes. Sure, if they are wrong, you can say them so, but you can force them. That, in a nutshell, is a free market. It's individuals, it's like I said, you, your brother, your friend, deciding what they do with what they got with their own effort. This principle would even remain if there were no results, but it does work. In liberty, well, in every place where liberty is allowed, the result is enjoyed. Do you know what that for you, for your people, for everyone? I want that, and that's why I'm here. If you want evidence, look the index of economic freedom, for instance. Look at the list of the top 5 countries. Are there any of them where you don't want to live in? Or to have their quality of life in your country? What position does your country ranks in the index? Because my country ranks really low. You can say you want to live in your home country, but wouldn't you like to live a better life in your country? You can have that with economic freedom. And what we can do to climb the index of economic freedom? First thing is not staying idle. The main change that we need is in the realm of ideas. It is in this scenario that the good ideas need and deserve to be defended. Ignore the ideas and someone else's will dominate us. And that's a price that I think we cannot afford to pay, not anymore. We cannot afford apathy to win this battle. The ideas of liberty are good, are right, and to implement them we need only two people to transmit them and to defend them in different circles, in your home, in your college, in your workplace. Of each one of us depends that the seed of liberty can be spread, and with it the seed of progress. I think if we analyze, we can realize that we are not free if others are not free as well. This is why it's not enough to know what I'm saying. The liberty of others is the guarantee for your own liberty. I want you to be free because your liberty is a guarantee to my liberty. But we cannot force anyone to be free. We have to show what liberty is and the value that it has. That's what we need. We need to build culture. That is why you have to join Students for Liberty. Join us, and together we will work to have more liberty, because with that you and I and everyone will enjoy a better life. Thank you, and cheers to all.